Hey everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I'm Manda from Manda the Biblio, and today we are doing the PokeManda March prompts. Now, I have not been posting, I've been struggling. I cannot find a flow for things that works with how my life is. It is currently the middle of the day, which is not normally when I film. The shadows are all weird because I'm trying to use the light that I have without getting my ring light out, and it's foggy outside, so we're working with what we have. The kids are in the background playing. It is what it is. We're gonna have to work with what we got. But today we are going over the next group of Pokemon for PokeManda, and these are going to be the March prompts. Again, you can do these any month that you want. You can backtrack with books that you've already read. Just do what you want to do. And yeah, so today we'll be going over Pokemon 25 to 36. That's going to be Pikachu and Raichu, Sandshrew and Sandslash, the Nidoran family, and Clefairy and Clefable. So if you would like to know what PokeManda is or how you can participate, I have the announcement video linked down below, and I will have the playlist that has the announcement and February's prompts. I also have the website linked down below that has all of the information that I think you will need. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask in Discord. So let's just get right into this and go over these prompts. So first up, we obviously have Pikachu, and Pikachu is probably the most popular Pokemon. Everybody knows Pikachu, even if they don't really know Pokemon. So for this, obviously, we're going to go with read a popular book or author. Now, this doesn't have to be the most talked about book, but if you have a couple people that you follow and they've been talking about it and it's popular within your group of people, then that counts as well. I know not everybody wants to read the trending books, so if it's popular in your circles, then it counts. And then to go along with that, we are watching a popular movie or TV show. Now, going into Raichu, obviously Raichu is the evolution of Pikachu. So for this one, we're going to be reading a sequel to a book that you gave 5 stars. If it wasn't a series, then read a book by that same author. So for the shiny prompt, we are going to watch a sequel, the next episode, or featuring somebody from your previous watch. So this can be the director, maybe an actor's the same, the writer might be the same, somehow related to the last thing that you watched. And then next up we have Sandshrew. So in this show, Sandshrew's trainer really did not treat it very well. They were very tough on it, but Sandshrew was still loyal to its trainer. So for this one, you're going to choose a book that you've been loyal to, but you haven't read yet. So a book that's been on your shelves for a really long time and you just can't seem to get rid of it. Something is just making you keep it, but you haven't read it yet. And then for the shiny prompt, talk about something you love. So this can be in the Discord or on other social media, but take some time to sit down and just gush about the things that you love. Going back to Sandshrew being loyal to its trainer, stay loyal to the things that you love and promote them for us. And next is Sandslash. Now, Sandslash, to protect itself, it's got obviously the spikes on its back. It'll curl up into a ball to protect itself. So for this one, you're going to read a book that has a character that has a tough exterior. And then for the shiny prompt, you're going to do something that's tough. So this can be something that you've been kind of putting off because it's a tough thing to do, like maybe making that phone call and making a doctor's appointment that you need to make. Or if you're somebody that really likes to work out, then you could count working out because you're getting tough. Just whatever interpretation you would like to go with for this works. Now, the Nidoran family is all of the prompts go together, at least for the reading. The activities you can do whenever, but the reading prompts all go together. So for this one, you're going to want to find a series that also has a spin-off series or is a standalone series. So if you're doing the standalone series, you're gonna have to find a book that has 6 standalone books in it, but honestly with romances that's not going to be too tough. But for the spin-off series, each series has to have at least 3 books. So think Cassandra Clare with the Mortal Instruments and that whole world. I've pulled up a list on Goodreads that has some recommendations. So there's the Bloodlines series that is a spin-off to the Vampire Academy series, so you can count those. There's the Black Dagger Legacy, which is the spin-off to the Black Dagger Brotherhood. Like I said, Cassandra Clare, that whole universe. You could count Rick Riordan, obviously, the whole Percy Jackson universe those could count. The Raven Boys and the Dreamer trilogy, that could count. Judging by these, it's kind of like older things. Oh, there's the Stolen Heir series and the Cruel Prince, I think. It looks like the Jennifer L. Armentrout series has a spin-off. There was another one, I don't even remember what it's called, but it's like an academy or something. I think that one has spin-offs as well. It can also be a standalone series if you can find like romances where they each follow different characters, just series that kind of tie together. I wanted to tie the prompts together. I know that this is probably a little confusing. Again, if you have any questions or want to know if a book works, then feel free to ask in Discord. And if you don't have Discord, I am also on Instagram. You can ask there or ask in the comments of this video. And then we have Clefairy. And for that one, it is to read a sci-fi because Clefairy is known to have come down from the moon, something like that. There's a train, I'm sorry if you can hear it. So during the full moon, Clefairy is known to come down and dance under it. So for this one, have a dance party or just listen to some good music. Some good like dancing music, even if you don't actually dance to it. And then last up for March, we have Clefable. And to get Clefable, you need to use a moonstone on Clefairy, and that's what evolves into Clefable. So both of these prompts are tied to the moon. You need to read a book that has a moon on the cover, and then for the shiny prompt, just enjoy the moon. You can go outside and kind of sit under the moon. You can turn on an ambiance that has the moon in it. Look at the moon through the window. Just whatever you can do to enjoy the moon. Bonus points if you take a picture of it or try to and post it in the Discord. So obviously most of this is talked about in the Discord, so feel free to join that. It will be linked down below and on my website. It's chaotic in there, but we have a good time. We talk about things like books and games and Pokemon and just all sorts of things. So feel free to join us. But that's going to be it for this video. Again, everything should be linked down below. Hopefully I covered everything that needed to be covered in this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask on Discord. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!